Nano, you chicken monkeys. I can start this however I want because I seem to be the only one here. And also, that means I'm not sure if my audio is working. So there's 6 of you there. I'm going to go and let me know in the comments if the audio is working because I don't need to have this plugged into my ear, which is nice. Well, there you go. Yes, and welcome to ABW preview of the Arsenal v Liverpool game where we are going to win and go through to the League Cup final for the first time since, 2010? Oh, Tubeful, thank you very much, mate. Lovely jubbly. Righto. Yeah, Tanner was meant to be with us tonight, but he's had an incident, and so, Nick can hear us. Hello, Nick. Tanner is, I hope you're all right, Tanner, and we'll get him on again for another show later. So here we are, and we're going to talk. I, on my own, are going to talk about the game. So the thing you need to know first of all is where the game's going to be on. Well, if you're in the UK, it's going to be on Now TV, Sky Go Extra, Sky Go. Don't pay for any of that lot. I'm sure you can find a stream. Endless numbers of streams if you want to. But if you are paying for it, it's going to be on Sky Sports Main Event, Sky Sports Football, and Sky Ultra HD. I mean, who even has Sky anymore? Just there's other things you can do. And again, it looks like the BBC on Radio 5 and Talk Sport are both going to be playing the entire game live for you to listen to. Now, if there's anybody in the chat who is from another country, you let me know, and I'll tell you what channel it's going to be on. Or if you want to try and pick a channel, a country, and try and not con me, not bowl me a googly, you know what I mean. Try and fool me. But going, he'll never know what this country is. I bet you I do. Yes, so there's H from Brazil. We are going to win tonight, H. It is going to be wonderful. Rudy is there, right, Rudy? Nick has Sky. Of course he does. He's from Norwich. That's all he can have. I am from... Are you ready, Rudy? Well, I'm going to go with it and just... Because you're always... tricking me. Germany, it's going to be on DAZN1 and DAZN. There you go, if you are in Germany. If you are, I'd like to know what German team you support. I'm a Dortmund fan. And I also like Fortuna Cologne, because Tony Woodcock used to play there. Adam says, I pray that we smash these. I've not had this much anticipation for a game in a long while. That is very true, Adam. I was saying I've been on a few podcasts this week where... just checking my WhatsApp because I asked if anybody of my lot were free, but they're not. Asking if I was saying that I feel very confident. We've already seen this season that when we played Man City, the most attacking display that we have seen in a very long time. And hopefully, looks like Ødegaard is going to be back. If anybody sees that the lineups have been released, let me know and I'll go and find it on the Twitters. And we saw against Liverpool at their place, the only team this season to keep a clean sheet at Anfield. And the best defensive display I've seen from us, probably since the Big Bob Per Mertesacker FA Cup final together, where they were absolutely stunning. Right, H is in... he's changed his name to Hendricks. I wasn't sure if you wanted people to know your name was Hendricks. I obviously knew it was. In Brazil, what channels is it going to be on? Let's see if these people have got this right. But for Brazil, ESPN, ESPN2, Star Plus, NowNet, El Claro and Guigo. Guigo. There you go. Lovely. Actually, if you look, and Mr. Waffles is there. Finland, the home of Kuusilahti. What a wonderful country that is. Finland. What channel is it on in Finland? None of you have told me if I've got it right yet. In Finland, it's on V Sport Premium, V Sport 2 Finland. There we go. Elisa Vidi Viaplay. That's probably completely wrong. Hendricks says, the bad thing is if they lose, they will be snobs as always. Yeah, they'll be complaining about the weather, saying they've been victims for the weather. Jimmy to all of his mates. I'm not sure if he's a Jimi Hendrix fan. He is the world's biggest Oasis fan, though, Nick. Rudy, in 10 minutes we have the lineup. Yeah, let us know. Are you really in Germany, Rudy? What team do you support if you are? And don't trick me. I'm very vulnerable at the moment when I'm all by myself. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to go and get the Twitter, because we're now live on Twitter. It's unbelievable. They've taken over Periscope, and so all the Periscope stuff works the same way as that. And now it's they broadcast that way. In fact, a load of people watch, but they only tend to watch for a little while, and then they get bored. I think the average view time is about 7 or 8 minutes, and then they've had enough. I didn't even tweet that I was doing this on my own live, did I? We are live. Okie dokie. Let me go and tweet that. Tweeting from 3 different accounts. That is wonderful. And finally, I've added a hashtag Carabao Cup. And that's should have done that in the first place, really. Got one more account to go and tweet it from. Hope you lot will be nice to each other. There we go. Go and do that. And I had my little joke. I was up until, I think, about 4 o'clock this morning doing all of this, as well as other things. Got all new avatars. I know, what a time to be alive. And then I have to go back to this and I have to tweet it from the grid to say, look, we are live on Twitter. What a time to be alive. You are all following us on Twitter, on the podcast. AE, that's not the right word, is it? What a time to be alive. If we're not following you, just tweet me and go, oi, yeah, you're not following us. Have I got the right thing for that? I'm not sure about that. That ends in a 9. Oh, bollocks. It wasn't the right one. Shit. Just wonder how I managed to get it. That was the studio one. I need to go back and delete that one. Nonsense. Can't have that. That here. Tweet that again. I don't know what that link I just sent out from my own account was. It said something about login. Don't think you better log in without my passwords. Right, I'm back. What have you been up to? Finland doesn't actually exist. It's a government conspiracy. Government. Mr. Waffles, you have been a bad boy. You were horrible to who was it? I was on with Craig, same old Arsenal, on with Craig and Chris, and you were saying that Arteta shouldn't manage an under-9 team. You got short shrift from that, me old fruit. Hendrik says, Danny knows me really well. Oasis is life. Yes, I do. Rudy, I am from Germany, support Hamburg and Dortmund. Are you allowed to support 2 teams from the top tier? Jashar is here. Evening, Danny. Nick Fights. Those blue things from the movie. I don't know what I said about that. And it's an amazing conspiracy ever. Oh, it seems Mr. Waffles wasn't making it up. Rudy says, Martin Atkinson in charge of this game this evening between Arsenal and Liverpool. Mr. Waffles, that wasn't me. That was an imposter out there. Yeah, I think you might have had a couple of sherries. And Finland. Right, so let's go and have I always find it really interesting to go and have a look at previous games between the teams that are playing. But this time I'm going to make sure I've got it in the right competitions and in the right position. So Arsenal v Liverpool at Arsenal in the cup competitions. The last time we played was, it's surprisingly a very long time ago, because last time we played quite a few games at Liverpool in the cup. But it was the 16th of February 2014, 4 p.m. kickoff, if you're interested. Howard Webb was the manager, he thinks he was the referee. And it was Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1. Brendan Rodgers was manager, and so was Arsene Wenger. We scored first. With the Ox scored in the 16th minute. Then Lucas Podolski scored in the 47th minute. And then Gerrard got a penalty on 59th minute. And we beat them 2-1. I mean, they had Brad Jones in goal. Wow. Joe Allen in midfield. But they had Sturridge and Suarez and Sterling up front with Coutinho. That's Pete Coutinho before he was went off to Spain to do bugger all with his life. Lucas Fabianski in goal for us. Carl Jenkinson at right back, who's only just gone and on loan to play for Melbourne City. Koscielny and Mertesacker at the back with Monreal left back. Flamini and Arteta in central midfield. Remember those days, boys and girls? What a time that was to be alive. Ozil in the 10, and you had, looking at this, Podolski on the left, the Ox on the right, and guess who we had as a striker? That's a little test for you. In that game, 2014, guess who was our main striker in that game? And that we actually won. But Rudy says his big love is Arsenal. Rudy, do you know what my name? You know it's the GFP. Do you know what the GFP stands for? It might tickle you when I tell you. Zaid is here. Oi, cheeky monkeys. Old school. Lovely. That's what I like to see. Has anybody got any idea who you're going to guess was up front in that game? And if anybody gets it first time, then I know you're cheating, because I never would have got it. I'm waiting. Nick says Giroud. It's not Giroud. Good guess, though. Right era. I'll wait for Oh, I need to do all of this, don't I? Because I can't put from the Highbury in Twitter account. It's just me. Sweet. Lovely. I put we are live. Should that be I am live? I know. Never done that before. What does it stand for? It stands for GFP, German Flower Pot, because it's my car. Mercedes convertible. Someone said it's you take the roof off, fill it full of mud, and you've got a German flower pot. And so people always used to call me Flower Pot or Mr. Flower Pot or GFP. So it stuck, meaning my car. Edu wasn't. Zaid. Zaid's got it. Did you go and check, Zaid? Because that is the exact answer. Mr. Waffles said Eduardo. Yeah, I doubt very much we'd have had Edo up front. Pat Campbell says, hello. I'm not waving until you ask me to, because I am a performing chimp. Yes, so we had Yaya Sanogo up front. Well done, Zaid. And we had the subs were Cazorla, Gibbs, and Giroud. So Giroud came on with 2 minutes to go, a bit pointless. And we had Nabry on the bench. Oh, what days. And the one before that was ages ago, not even relevant now, but for shits and giggles, I'll have a look. It's the 28th of October, 2009, just after my 39th birthday. Alan Wiley was the ref. Rafa Benitez and Wenger were the managers. Again, we went 1-0 up. This was in the League Cup this time, not the FA Cup. Fran Merida scored after 19 minutes. And Emilio Insua scored for Liverpool. Never heard of him. And then Nicolas Benta got the winner on the 50th minute. And half of this Liverpool team I've never heard of, so I'll spare you that. They did have Ryan Babel up front, though, on a wing. We had Fabianski in goal, Kiera Gilbert at right back, Sylvester at left back, Senderos and bloody hell, I don't know who we had at the back with Senderos. Oh no, Sylvester would have played centre back with Senderos, Kieran Gibbs left back, a midfield dynamo of Craig Eastman, Fran Merida, and Aaron Ramsey. And then looks like we had Bentner and Eduardo up front and Nasri playing. So maybe Fran Merida was a winger for this game. Oh, what's that? Bit of peanut. Our subs were Mark Randall, Sanchez Watt, and Frankie Cock. Oh dear. Frankie Lecoq. Anyway, we won that game 2-1. But that was so long ago, it's irrelevant. But I always go back 3 games. The last one, we played them in the Cup. This was at Highbury. Wow, 27th of January 2002, the third game away that we played Liverpool in a cup game other than the Champions League, because that doesn't count. And Mike Riley was the ref. We beat them 1-0, and Mr. Dennis Bergkamp scored the goal on the 28th minute. The Arsenal lineup, Richard Wright in goal, Luzhny at right back, Cole left back, Campbell and Kieran centre back, Perez on the left. On the right would have been Wiltord with... where did Brown Broncos play? So it would have been Henry and Bergkamp up front. And then it would have been Vieira in the middle with Van. It looks like Van Bronckhorst played in central midfield. Wow, there you go. 3 red cards in that game. Keown 67, Bergkamp 71, and Jamie Carragher 72. Now you'd think I'd remember that game, wouldn't you? But I don't. I just know they're cheating scumbags. And they had Michael Owen up front. Oh, so there you go. That's all the games that we've played at home against them in the League Cup in recent years. Oh, lineup is out. I was going to ask you, Stan, if you wanted to come on this, but I didn't want to be cheeky because you're coming on after the game. Hello, Pat. Eduardo was fantastic. He was. Zaid says Partey is on the bench. No. Tulbyful. How do you say your name phonetically? Tulbyful. Is it Tulbyful? I keep saying tube, but it's not tube, is it? So let's go and have a little looky and see if I can nab someone else's hard work and get the lineups. No. Don't really want me to say 5 minutes of me. Oh, shut the door. He is on the bloody bench. He's on the bench. I said that in a very high-pitched voice, exclaiming my excitement for having him on the bench. He hasn't missed a single... Here we go. I've got it. Save the image as a GIF file. I mean, what even is a GIF file? Who needs a GIF file? GIF files are moribund. Right, here we go, people. Hold on to your socks. This is going to be a momentous occasion. I'm bigging this up much more than it needs to be. I nearly gave you my QR code for something I'm sending back via Amazon. Here we go, people. Ramsdale in goal. Brilliant. Tomiyasu right back. Fantastic. White and Gabriel at centre back. Magnificent. Tierney at left. I'm going to put Raj's Giroud Lama in the top right. And they've all got a black outline around them now. Giroud's Lama as my look of astonishment. Lokonga and who are we going to go with? Odegaard? No. So start at the front bit. We're going to have, it's going to be Lacazette up front, Smith Rowe, Martinelli. People, where do you think they're going to play? Because we have got, Saka's definitely going to be on the right, Lacazette up front, Smith Rowe on the left with Martinelli. That is a lot of people. We've got lots of people playing in the so I'm going to have to go Lokonga and Odegaard in the middle. Are we agreeing with me there? I'm going to go and have a look at the comments and see what you're saying. Mr. Waffle says, good lineup. I agree. Partey on the bench. Paul Nell. Craig Barlow. Tommy back. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks for all your comments in the YouTube stuff, Craig. I was replying to all of them. Tulby Fool says, let's hope we don't have to go extra time because the bench isn't going to solve many problems. Zaid says, let's smash the Scousers. Oh, hello, Matt. How you doing? Leno. Yeah, there's talk that Leno is pushing for a move. Right. Divyan is there. Oi, oi, treacle. Yes, very attacking lineup. We're going to go for, let's look at it as a 4-3-3. So if it's a 4-3-3, it's going to be Lacazette in the middle, Saka on the right, Smith Rowe on the left, and then a midfield three of Lokonga in the middle with Odegaard on next to him. And it still doesn't work, does it? Shall I have another go at this? Let's have another go. Lacazette up front, Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, Smith Rowe left midfield, Odegaard right midfield, Lokonga central midfield. There you go, people. Does that sound any better? And we have, Oisini. How do you say your name? Oisini Hunt. O-I. So we don't get anything in the English language. It begins with O-I, apart from oi-oi. Oisine. There you go. I fixed it. If you're new, hello, welcome. Hendricks, my good God, our bench. Let's have a look at the bench for the people at home on the bus and in the bath. We've got Hein, I think is he Finnish? I don't mean is he finished. I mean, is he a young Finnish goalkeeper? I know he's from somewhere. Was he the Faroe Islands? I know it's somewhere cold. He's not even listed on the Arsenal page. Wow. But if you're going to put in there where he's from, then by the time I found it, you'd have put it in there. And then, but I can't. I'm getting another monitor. I'm going to save up and don't say save up. I've got plenty of money. Now, Karl Hein is Estonia. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere very bloody cold. He is in Estonia and he's 19 years old. He's a pretty decent goalkeeper. So we got Hein. What's his first name? I forgot to look, didn't I? His name is Karl Hein. We haven't had enough Karls at the club. Our Karl will be very happy with that lot. Oisin says Sambi and Odegaard in the middle. Well, I've missed out on a load of stuff. Where am I? Where is Leno? Yeah, I think he's going. Craig says Lacazette false 9, Martinelli left, Saka right, Smith Rowe and Odegaard behind. That could work. Bloody attacking side of this team is an absolute dream to look at. No, they didn't, and I only had about 9 minutes notice, Matt, because I had to go and do something. I didn't have to do something. I got up late. Don't tell anyone. Oh, Arshin. There you go. Oi, oi. Lokonga, Odegaard, Smith Rowe. Yeah, but where they're going to play, I think Smith Rowe will be on the left, Odegaard on the right, and Lokonga in the centre, but all a kind of compact central midfield. Matt D'Souza. Hello, Matt. Still bummed about what Leicester did to us last night. Absolutely unreal what happened there. Arshin, long-time viewer, first-time messenger. Where are you? Hello. Hello. Hein is Estonian. Yes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hello, friends. How are you? Told before Estonia. Big up. I've forgotten how to say your name already. I'm going to put Hunt. Mr. Hunt. My friend's surname was Hunt. His family were from St. Lucia and Grenada. So I think his dad's name was Hunt. Thanks, Danny. And John the Hobo was on. You need to find him at 10. What is a Liverpool team? Says Matt. Very attacking. Craig agrees with me. Dejan says hello all. Dejan's from somewhere that's very cold in the winter. I could come on with a 4G phone, no headphone or mic. No, I'm fine. I used to do these on my own anyway. Arteta is filling the midfield where we'll beat Liverpool. Yes, they are knackered. Right, I'll leave that up while I go and see if I can find... it's always better to look in at the podcast account because there's more chance of... Here we go. Save the image. Yet again, save it as a PNG because you can't look at a GIF file. GIF. Yes, right. So I'm going to go down here. I feel dirty having to add anything Liverpool to my... where have I put it? Not there. Oh, swines. I saved it and I can't remember where I saved it to. Saved it to desktop. Oh, all files. You absolute shit. No, go away. Cancel all of that lot. I have to go and click on the image. Go to their website. And then you go to their website and it's not even there. You absolute scumbags. If I do this, then will it let me save the image? All files. It's an absolute load of nonsense. Right, I'm going to have to go and do it this way. Go and do it the old way. Right, turn that off. Go to share. Go to share a screen. A window, this one. You're looking at the ABW podcast account here, ladies and gentleworms. The lineup for people that are at home that can't watch this is Keller in goal, Alexander Arnold at right back, Matip and Van Dijk, and centre back, Robertson at left back. Up front, it's going to be Jota with Firmino playing off him. And then you're going to have Henderson and Fabiano in midfield and Jones and Gordon. I'll take it. Are they wingers? They've got a very decent bench. Alisson, they've got two goalies. Konate, Milner, Gomez, Minamino. Thank God Minamino isn't playing. That's good for us. Timasikias, I've messed that up. Williams and Morton. I don't know where Jones and Gordon play. Are they wingers, people? I've got absolutely no idea. Just go and have a look in the chat and see what you're saying about this. Oh, Carnage just put an official tweet. Cedric right hip is out. Leno has got a back injury. Chambers has a neck. All missed tonight's game through injury. Thank you very much. Carnage on Twitch. Stan the man is still in bed. Well, it is. If you take it, it's nearly 11 o'clock there, I think. What else has you lot been saying? Super. Loving you all going live before and after matches. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Super. Thank you very much for you lot for turning up. It's nice of you to be here. See, the only problem is doing it on my own. There's no one else to talk while I go and do a tweet, so you lot have to sit there and put up with me giving it flim-flam. Or I think I may well have got rid of that thing. I have you now looking at my Twitter, the podcast Twitter. Just going to do a little tweety poo there, saying that we're live. I haven't even looked at the time. I've got no idea how long we've been going. It may be too long, maybe not enough. I don't know. Tulby Fool says, I heard Xhaka's mate bet on us winning 3-2 with Lacazette, Gabriel, and our AirPod Albert getting. Oh yes, the bloke who was the assistant manager, one of the many. Bulgarian Guna, Drago, oi, Wembley awaits, certainly does, but it's going to be in February and it'll be freezing bloody cold. Hendricks, God, I hope we smash them first half because we have no one on the bench for the second. Craig says Keller is weak. He is. He's not very good. He's an Irish goalkeeper. Bit lanky, not that brilliant. Jota will score, Dejan. Casey Keller in goal. No, Nick. behave. Paul Nell, we are at home, strong lineup. The boys should do the business tonight. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Good idea, Paul. People, put your predictions in the chat, and then I will highlight them, and we will laugh at you later. As Nick is having a bit of a chit chat, well, I've got new icons. Look, we've got that one, this, and then this, and then that. And this, and we've got Steve as always, and Holick and me. And then we've got Jeff Arsenal and Chris and John and Josh and Carl and Ellis. That's a new one. Femi, Nick and Richard. And that's a new one. It's James and Jock. And we've got some funny ones. We've got Simon. He'll be back on one day. When he's doing his Movember. And then we've got OG in Canada. I asked him if I could use that. That's very good. We've got Fifey, and we've got Raj, because Raj is a man of mystery, much like Jeff. So there you go. That's wasting more of my time. Where was I? I was down here. Jones is a decent midfielder, but can play on the wing. Cheers, Craig. I was wondering about that. It's Callum Chambers' birthday today. Oh, is it indeed? How old is he going to be? Callum Chambers is 27. Yep. 27 today. God, he's been with us since 2014. 8 years. He's count 19. Boy, you little lad, the little lamb. Right, do that. 27M. Don't know what that means, Nick. Bulgarian Guna is going 2-1. Nick, is there any chance Liverpool will get a red card today? Hopefully. Craig Barlow's going 3-1. Divian is saying Lokonga needs, I don't know why I'm trying to read it down there when it's on the screen. Lokonga needs to have the game of his life as a sole DM today, but I think he'll have a little bit of help from the people around him. So it looks like Smith Rowe and Odegaard are going to be in and around the centre of the pitch, which is going to help loads. Alonso, how are you? I saw you on another podcast, Alonso. You've been quite the busy man when it comes to doing your podcast. Very good to see. We've got loads of people from different countries. We've got Brazil, and we've got Bulgaria, we've got America, and we've got Norwich, and we've got Finland, Germany, Canada. I'm not sure where you're from, Dejan. I know you've told us before. It's somewhere on the right-hand side that's very cold. And yes, it's lovely to see. Any other messages? Nick says 2-2. Arsenal win on pens. Hey. And Craig is just talking to somebody else. What other bits did I have up? I did have up a list of all the players that are injured, but we now know the lineup, so that's moribund and pointless. Anybody else want to know what channel it's on? No, I'm closing that now. I've moved on from that. I wasn't even looking at our Twitch. Just Carnage and Hendricks in there. Oh dear. I ignored them. Very bad of me. Oh, what has Nick sent me a DM? Oh, Nick sent me a DM of the lineups. That's very kind of you. Serbia. I knew it's somewhere. How cold is it in Serbia? I'm actually wearing trousers today because it's 0.7 degrees and it's going to be -4 tonight. But my friend in America showed me her weather forecast, -27. Wow. The UK would just implode if it was like that. Jimmy H, Partey on the fucking bench. Get in. I'm surprised it allowed you to swear. Has anyone else been swearing? No. Sometimes it blocks you. I always unblock you because I don't tell you. All grown-ups, you swear as much as you want. Riddy is there. I'm sure that's how you say your name. The Balkan Peninsula. Ooh. Here from Antarctica. Of course you're in India, Divian. I forgot about that. J. Rob says hello. Alonso, ESPN, and... is he a country? Sir Dejan. Is Vlahovic, is he a countryman of yours? I can't remember what country is he from. All those newish, reformed newish states that are around the that were part of the Soviet Union. I think all around that area. I was watching a thing on World War I last night of all the countries that got bigger, got smaller, re-emerged, were taken away and got back again. Wow. Yes. Oh, he is. Is he going to come? Dejan can be our official source on whether Vlahovic is coming. First of all, is it Vlahovic? I'm probably saying it wrong. And is he coming to Arsenal? And we will take your word as the final word on it. Already says, nearly blocked you there. Sorry, I brought up your options. We should all boycott Sky Football. Yeah, we should. They're scumbags. Craig Barlow, we have a strong team. Just shows what lying about COVID cases get us. Wink, wink. Yes, very good point, Craig. Because they delayed it, we have got a magnificently strong, almost a full-strength team there. That's wonderful. Michael, Zimbabwean, currently in Australia. I have two friends from Zimbabwe. One, he was actually a prince, he says. I can't prove that he was wrong. And another one from the days when it was Rhodesia. He now lives in Peterborough. And one of his brothers still lives there. But they're about 50. Yugoslavia, Bulgarian. I daren't say any of those countries in case they don't exist anymore. I do know there are lots of bad countries. There's nearly 200 of the little buggers. Well said, Craig. What did Craig say? Yeah, very true. Jimmy. Oi, oi. From news from inside the club, they're very confident, very convenient. The deal should be done. Oh, you mean confident? The deal should be done. Window only problem having is the money going to the agent. Well, that would be bloody good because he is a hell of a prospect. Jimmy H. Arsenal want a lower agent fee. I think we all do. The cold and smoky West Midlands. Oh, is that where you are, Riddy? West Midlands. Oh, my daughter lives up there. She's near Southeast Derby at the moment. Dejan says Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Montenegro, Macedonia were parts of Yugoslavia in the early 90s, and then all hell broke loose. Yeah, my mate's in Croatia. We've had a chit chat about that. Another name I don't recognise, Michael Vusani. I hope he wasn't on the Rhodesian side. The one in Peterborough isn't, but the other one still can't call it that country, which is a little bit crazy. Paul Nell, shout out to the countries in Africa who returned Partey to us without an injury. Thank you, AFCON. Thank you, Comoros, or New York Cosmos is one or the other. And he didn't miss a league game. And it looks like he's not going to miss this game. Oh, fantastic. Spurs are still mad at us. Danny's still loving the anger. Yeah, scumbags. Riddy says, good old Birmingham. Oh, dear. I've been there a few times. I don't overly like it. I did go to a Burger King, though, once and get 3 Burger Kings. So we didn't have anywhere where I am, and then it made me ill. Jota Ortiz, Arsenal man from Panama. No minus weather here, Danny. Let's do this. Panama. I was actually looking at going to Panama because they are doing stem cell technology, and they can inject you to get rid of all your arthritis and stuff for about £12,000. And you get to spend a week in Panama looking at canals and things. So lovely to see someone from Panama. I think you're our first ever Panamanian. I think that's what you call people from Panama. Lovely country. Very, very warm. Excellent. Super says, Liverpool red card is a hilarious thought. Who of their lot is most likely to get likely to get Xhakian? Xhakian. We've added a new word to the Arsenal lexicon. Excellent. Divian says, how can I apply to be Dusan's agent? You don't need 20 million quid, Divian. I mean, look at that hair. If that hair in your photo is anything like your hair in real life. I was watching a travel documentary about India, and he went to Pakistan, and he went to Egypt, and he went to North Korea. Very good. I think that was him. Jimmy H says, if we lose tonight, we get a pirate pod saying how bad the club is. Bring back the pirate. You know what I'm going to do now, don't you? There he is. He's a good-looking bastard. Craig Barlow, the AFCON has been a farce. It's been interesting. I'm part Egyptian, aren't I? I'm, 4% Egyptian? They're my boys. Stan says, I remember when I was a kid turning the TV on at Christmas morning to see the Yugoslavian president and his wife being put... Oh, that's not something I want to talk about. People getting shot. Then open my presents. Merry Christmas. Oh, Stan, thanks. Not. Nick says, do you think Partey brought Arteta back a stick of rock from his holiday? Hopefully. Riddy says, you Londoners hate the shitty industrial towns. I hate London. I'm born there. I hate it. Dejan, if Lapovic comes, he will not be registered for the next 2 games. I mean, you can pull some strings, Dejan, can't you? Well, I've been going 35 bloody minutes. This is what happens when we all get all chit-chatting. Jesus, Stan says, Bulgarian Guna. Everyone's saying, Dejan says, I'd use the 20 million agent money to buy the Pirates. The Pirates don't exist anymore. Oh, we've got another new name here. Sina Shiraz. Hello, minus 37 here. Where are you, Sina? I love all you new people coming here and saying hello. Hope you're all subscribed and you've all given it a thumbs up. There's 40 people here. And the only reason I've got to go is because I've got to edit this, upload it, so all the lovely people on Spotify and iTunes will get this. Predictions, Danny. Thank you very much, Riddy. This is why you lot should be in charge, because I've forgotten. I am going to go. I'm 2-1 Arsenal. I think maybe we'll be unlucky and they'll score first, and then we'll come back in here and we'll fucking have them. Got a tooth missing outside. I broke it with a bit of string. Oh, that's a story. Super says C19 phenomenal pneumonia recovery going well enough to enjoy some multi-pops during today's game. Oh, you're recovering. Good luck with that. Alonso says, how have you been? That's nothing to me. Tappy, Craig says, lovely. Rinat says, hello. Another, oh no, I recognise your name, Rinat. I've seen you before. Riddy says, Arsenal on penalties. Jimmy says, you get more views on a pre-podcast than an after-game podcast. You don't actually. It's close, but not quite. Sinar says, great work. Getting ready for work. Game to go to penalties. Winnipeg, Canada. Stan's in Canada. Stan is in Vancouver. Give each other a little Canadian wave. And this man, ROG, is in Vancouver Island. I'm going to leave that there because he's a beautiful bastard. And what else have we got? Pirates don't exist. Oh, well, whatever. Never mind then. Well, Drago says, love you, Danny. Never change. I can't change. I'm too old to change. Hi, Lonnie. All good, thanks. Who's Lonnie? Where's a Lonnie? No one here called Lonnie, unless you know someone's real name is Lonnie. Right, the final message I'm going to go to Alonso is going 3-2 to the Arsenal. Right, 37 minutes, people. I'll be yabbering on. The post-game show tonight will be this good-looking young man with the voice of an angel, and it's going to be Lonnie. I didn't know that's what people were calling you, Alonso. Lonnie. Loki's there. Loki's turned up. Last minute, Mr. Waffles, Danny never changes, not even his undies. I do not own a single pair of underwear. I own 4 pairs of trousers, all the same. I own 6 pairs of socks, all the same. I'm just one of those people that wears the same thing every day. Apart from my T-shirts, I've got 15 of these in various colours. You're distracting me with your flim-flam and your shimmy-shammy. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's going to be Stan and Femster. So that will be live about 10 minutes after the game tonight. Whether it goes to penalties or not, I've got nothing to do. I'm going to go and cook myself some chips and bacon and maybe mashed potato. No, I can't have 2 types of potato. That's just wrong. Although me and Sean did once have mashed potato, chips and croquettes for dinner. 3 types of potato. That's the Irish in me. Although I'm 100% English before anybody starts. Right, people, you have all been absolutely delightful for keeping me company tonight. Tom does this all the time at the Gooner Talk. Go follow the Gooner Talk. Magnificent work Tom is doing there. And the Highbury Squad, and the Gooners Pod, and the Chronicles of a Gooner, and the Same Old Arsenal. Go and follow all of those lot. Because they're all brilliant. They're all my friends, and they're all doing wonderful stuff. And also the Not Another Arsenal podcast, the Arsenal Fan Circle, and Bearded Gooner. There you go. Get everybody in there. If I've missed you off, that's because there's 1,000 bloody podcasts. A Bruised Banana podcast, that's another one you need to go and listen to, although I've missed their last God knows how many shows. Too many shows to catch up with. Right, I am now going to go. So I am going to go 2-1 the Arsenal, and I will see all of you after the game. Thank you very much, and be lucky. Up the Arsenal.